Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. It's Natasha here again with another live digital chat. Today is going to be a little bit different because normally I ask my guest what motivated her to start the business and how things have changed for her. But this way, today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to make it a little bit more businessy. So, welcome to my guest. She is from Belgium. Hello.
Hi, Natasha. Good afternoon from Belgium.
How
I
are
am
you
glad
doing?
to be. I'm very well, and you? How is the weather in Spain?
It's good. The sun is shining finally.
Yeah, it's been a wet weather since this week. We have like 5, 10 minutes heavy shower, and then everywhere is dry. The sun is out, and in the next 30 minutes is cloudy. You can't even rely on this weather to do something. But yeah,
That's Belgium. In the Netherlands is the
yeah,
same.
that's
It's
Belgium,
always
isn't
the
it?
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
moved to Spain in the first place.
Ja. Je bent een Nederlandstalige, toch?
Ja, we kunnen ook Nederlands praten.
Ik ben in België al 8 jaar gewoond. En mijn Nederlands is niet zo goed, maar ja, ik spreek gewoon Nederlands. Niet die professioneel Nederlands.
Well, thankfully we are international, so we
Of
can rely
course.
from our languages. We can speak in
Yeah.
our native languages, which is fabulous.
Mhm.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
sure.
introduce to our audience who you are and yeah, a little bit of
Okay,
an
yeah.
introduction.
Yeah, so hello everyone again. I live in Belgium. I am Ug Chika, a business analyst by profession. I still do 9 to 5, and I run my successful digital business on the side. And the reason why I ventured into this business was because I was at a point in my life where I realized that the kind of lifestyle, dreams, and aspiration that I anticipate at retirement was not, going to be achievable doing my 9 to 5. So I thought if I have to, if I have a foresight, then I have to start doing something now in preparation of my retirement because I am already in my early 40s, and this is just about the time people are actively planning for their retirement if you didn't start earlier, right? And another thing
Exactly.
was for me to have more time for my family, just to gain back time. But the most primary or the primary reason is to secure the future of my children and myself. So here I am pulling
Exactly.
my business, doing my 9 to 5, and it's been an amazing journey.
Fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, the reason I started because I was unemployed. I just
Mhm.
they didn't renew my contract, and I just didn't have a plan B. So I
Yeah,
do recommend everybody these days that you are replaceable. They can just fire you one day on the other, and
exactly.
we're just a number. And the end of the day, so we do have to secure our backs. And this is a great way to to
Yeah,
supplement and even finally to reduce your hours or even fire your boss. And even if you love your
yeah,
job, we don't want to be working till we're 65 or up to our
yeah,
70s. So I don't think
yeah,
anybody wants that.
absolutely.
So within
Sure.
your busy lifestyle, how as we have the topic, how to stay up to date in our businesses and ensure that our content remain relevant to our audience. Well, what are some tips or what do you do to stay updated?
Okay, so basically, we must realize that we are in a very competitive environment. But
Mm,
even the the lessons like in relationship, right? If you're not on top of your game in a relationship,
yeah,
you may be losing your
exactly,
partner, right? So it's a very
exactly.
competitive environment, and yeah, the same with our studies and our jobs and our businesses. So for you to remain relevant in business, you have to remain current. You have to go with the flow. As the business is very dynamic and evolving, all the time, you have to go with the flow. What is the business? Where are we right now? We're no longer in the
Mm,
era where you can afford to be tech savvy, right? But we're not saying that you have to be professional to be able to run a
Exactly.
digital business. However, the littlest things like sending an email, downloading some materials or documents or videos are necessary, So for me, I read, I research, I know what is happening, what are the new laws because we are abiding, we operate a business that is abiding with the laws and the legal standards and systems. So I need to find out what has changed in the system, what are the rules and regulation, am I still abiding by, is my business still abiding by the government or the legal rules, am I still withholding the ethical standard of the business. So for you to actually know is to stay up to date with all of these changes that are evolving. We are now in the post-COVID era. What has changed in business? How are we staying relevant in business? You need to know all of these things. You read, you improve your knowledge, right? Gather information, leverage on partners. Do you have accountability partners? Do you have people who are already successful in the business? What are they doing? What secret success tips are they gonna share with you? So that's how I do, I stay updated in my business. And of course, we have our weekly masterminds that we have people sharing tips, business nuggets, and all of that. It's not very realistic for me considering my family situation and my 9 to 5 to stay up quite early to
Mhm.
tune into the live masterminds because it's about 2 a.m. my time, but I never miss the replay even if I am 2 or 3 masterminds behind, I always do find time to catch up. For me, if I hadn't, you know, gone back to the replays, it's like something is missing. It's like something is missing. So
Exactly.
that is how I stay relevant and current, and just like if you want to be known, if you want to stand out, you have to do something unique, something everybody is not doing. Everybody might be doing the same thing, but there could be something else that will just stand you out,
That's
But
right.
your voice should be heard in your business. Basically,
Absolutely.
you cannot afford to be a backbencher in your
Mm,
business, then nobody will
that's right.
notice you. It's not going to work.
That's right.
So just like in your, if I mean, some of us have worked for, have been an employee in some point in our life, or still an employee. If you aspire to grow in your career, you cannot remain a lukewarm person, right? Like the Bible
Yeah.
says, you can never be, you can be, you're either hot or cold, but you can't be lukewarm. So if you want to be seen, if you want to remain relevant, you have to make yourself heard. You have to make yourself seen. And how do you make yourself heard or seen? By updating yourself,
True.
by reading, by researching, take up courses that needs you as get to that level you want to get to. Read up news. What is the business saying? I'm in the online space. How do I need to? Am I targeting the right audience? Are there
Mm,
tips? Every information is online. How do I need to
exactly.
create my audience, my content so that my targeted audience would be able to see me? How do I hook them? Because communication is not just opening my mouth and
Mm,
talking. It's not just about
right.
typing something. But is there a hook in my communication skills? Is there something I'm saying that is hooking people? Who do I really want to tell my story to get, contact me to ask me for more information?
That's right.
So that's basically so that's how I stay up to date, to remain relevant in business. How
Yeah,
about you?
I agree because we need to keep learning, and we have to adapt ourselves to now, not to
Yeah,
the past. There are so many changes happening in the online space, and we have to keep up to speed, and especially
yes,
in our line of business.
yeah,
And I just wanted to mention to our audience, this is not just some kind of business that we just randomly sell stuff. No, this is a real business, just like any offline business. And you have to
yeah,
you have to show up. You have to show up for your business, and that means, as you said, watching our weekly masterminds. Even if you
yeah,
you don't have to connect live. You can watch, everything is recorded, so you can watch it in your own time, but you have to keep up. You just can't leave it. Or you either treat your business as a business, or you treat it as a hobby, and
I mean,
get paid as
absolutely.
and that's how we get paid.
Yeah,
Treat it as a hobby, you get paid. You get paid as, as like a hobby. If you treat it as a business, you get paid like a business.
as a
And,
business.
absolutely. And we have to keep up with the
Yeah.
new trends and the innovation, and stand up, be a leader.
Of
Share your
course.
expertise, and share your ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and connect
Yeah.
with your people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a world of continuously learning, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we learn every day. There's something that say that you the moment you stop learning when you die.
That's
Every
right.
day you learn. There's always something new that you learn. There's actually I was doing some research a couple of months back, and I stumbled into something, an article I didn't know before. I don't know if you know, Natasha. There is actually a human library in Denmark, a human library in Denmark. So yeah, people actually walk into that library in the morning. They take a seat, and you walk in rather than coming to read or lend a book. You actually sit with real people, and they share their experience with you for 15 minutes. So
Mhm.
these are people who have actually gone through a lot of things. So they have people who can share experiences, is it in relationship, in career, in business, in every aspect of life. It can even be a religion, so you choose which topic or area that you want to hear from. So you sit with this individual, he or she shares her experience with you, and you learn from it.
Yeah.
You learn from it. Those back in gone are the days when they used to say experience is the best teacher. Experience is no longer the best teacher.
No,
You learn
you
from
learn.
people's. I mean, I don't have to wait for something bad to happen to me before I learn. So if someone has experienced it, someone has walked in those shoes and is sharing practical tips of how he or she survived, why not learn from them? I don't have to wait
Exactly.
till it becomes my story before I
Right.
learn, right?
It
So
depends
I
on
mean,
you.
that's
It depends on ourselves what we do with it, right? So there are
of
people
course.
that just don't want to learn and think that
Hmm.
everything is just
Yeah,
magically going to happen, but that's unfortunately that
absolutely.
is not the case.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you. And what would you want to maybe some people, I don't know, would you think we should talk to people who may be wondering if they are curious about joining us? Do you want us to
Mhm.
talk on that too?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, our business is so complete. I always call it a business in a box, because we literally have everything you need to run a successful business online. Plus, as we were already talking about how to stay updated and everything, our
Hmm.
training is absolutely incredible. There's nothing like it, and we don't have to pay anything for it. I mean, it's continuously updated on a weekly, daily
Yeah,
basis, whatever is necessary. And it's within it's the people within our community that do these updates. So
yeah,
it could be me, it could be you, it could be anybody who wants to participate. We are all about a community of helping each other and helping people succeed, because your success is our success. So we
yeah,
grow all together. And yes,
yeah.
it's a training that is continuously updated. So we are continuously learning every week. And if you're interested in doing something like this without even having to sell any products, which is the best part,
Amazing.
just,
Yeah,
yeah, just register on one of our websites, watch our free presentation to see. You have to see for yourself first if it is something that will interest you, because it's not for everybody, of course. It is for
yeah,
everybody, but not for, as
yeah,
I always say. And start from
yeah.
there. You can. It's a free presentation that we all started off with, and
Hmm.
no obligations whatsoever. Take a peek and check it out. And
Yeah,
it's simple, because you just have to follow the procedure. There are simple steps we need to take. Watch the webinar, and then it takes you to the next step, and once you're in the inside, we will welcome you, and your journey can start. And
yeah.
it's amazing. I've been my fifth anniversary is coming up this year, so oh my
Oh
gosh,
wow,
it's been a wild ride, and
it's been
and,
a
and,
while. Yeah.
and I have to say, it's not all. It's not all all going to be easy, of course. We all have our struggles, and and you think, oof, oof, oof. But you keep going because you always have to remember
Why
why
you
you wanted to
started.
start or why you started, and that will
Yeah,
keep you motivated to keep going. And we all have a strong why. That's why we all started. And the
absolutely.
people that have a strong why and have the will to go further are the ones that will
Yeah,
uh, will succeed. Mm.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that's it.
Fabulous,
So we
fabulous. Is
hope
there
it,
anything you'd
yeah.
like to add to our conversation?
Yeah, I will just well, not add but buttress on what you say. So basically, I do know that everybody, there is somebody that will definitely resonate with us, right? With
Absolutely.
our story. There is somebody who would probably have walked in our shoes before. Everybody will retire someday by the grace of God. But you would ask
Mhm.
yourself, picture your life 30 years from now, 25 years from now. I mean, just say, how old am I? How old do I have to retire? Whatever the official retirement age is for you in your location. And you
Mm.
say, 15 years, 20, 35 years to my retirement. Would I actually be living the kind of life that I want to live based on my current situation? Because your current situation actually determines where you would be in the next 30 years. So if
Yeah,
you're not going to be where you want to be, just like I didn't want to be where I was
that's
before
right.
I joined, hey, take the
That's
step,
right.
take the action. You don't have anything to regret. It's a no risk business because you actually have 30 days to try out. You pay your membership fee, and then if you feel within 30 days that this is really not for you, it's not a problem. You get your refund back, but it's worth
Exactly.
checking out.
Exactly, exactly. And we have to think about it because I mean, there are people that don't want to do it. They're like, pretty happy with their situation now. But you have
Yeah,
to think of when you reach retirement age, will your retirement payments, maintain the lifestyle that you're living now? Even if it's just, enough for you, but your retirement pension is not going to be the same as what you're earning now. And
yeah, of
especially
course. It's not
and
going to be the
especially not
same.
here in Spain. Oh my gosh, it's really sad. I mean, you can't live of that of that pension.
Yeah.
It's it's ridiculous. So think about those things. You need to think about the things. I mean, and it's not all about the money, but you do want to live, and especially if
It
you're going to be
fulfills
working
that,
for your
yeah.
70s, you want to be able to enjoy life too. Life is not all
Hmm.
about work,
Hmm.
work, work, work. I
Yeah,
mean, we're not just like our leaders say, we're not just put on this earth
yeah,
to pay bills and then die.
yeah.
And it's harsh, but it's true.
That's right. That's right. Hopefully, we have resonated with someone, we have inspired
Absolutely.
someone, motivated and educated somebody. I mean, that's the essence of life chats, right? So, hopefully, you're educated, inspired, and you've taken something home. So, we hope to see you on the inside.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the best in your business, and we'll have a chat maybe next year or in a couple of years and see how
Yeah,
where
sure.
we're at. And
Yeah,
guys, I hope you all get inspired. I really recommend you to watch our free web presentation. You can either register it on my website, which is scrolling on the bottom, or on Chika's website. So,
all
guys,
right.
thank you for watching. If you have any questions, message us, and hope to see you in the inside. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.